Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Nicole. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a speed build. This one's going to be really fun. I'm excited. I have the idea to build a pirate themed kidcore mini golf course. So I actually saw this picture on Pinterest. It really inspired me to make a pirate themed mini golf course. I think it's a really good way to use all the pirate themed items, and I feel like I could definitely jazz that up and make it kidcore. So this is the area that I'm currently working with. I have just like this back section of my island left over on this side. I do have my secret beach, which I'm going to be starting with. That's probably not really going to be part of the mini golf course, but I have this really long area over here that I'm going to be working with. Oh yeah, nice big area. So I do have a bunch of items ready already, so I think I'm just going to get building and I'll see you guys soon. So before starting anything, I wanted to make a mini golf sign for my pirate mini golf. So I did search a bit for one that had a pirate theme and I couldn't find anything that worked. There were some like kind of cute ones that said stuff like, I found one that said Pirate Cove, but it didn't really fit my kidcore vibe, so I didn't love it. So I ended up making my own sign. I did find some reference images on Pinterest for making the letters because I wanted to make sure that they all looked like the same. I guess I wanted them to look kind of uniform, so I used those. I did show those on the screen in case you wanted to do similar letters. If not, there were a bunch of other ones on Pinterest, so I would definitely check that out if you're gonna make your own sign. So originally I just wanted to have this have like bright colors. I did make it that green color. I ended up changing it. I didn't love it. And then I wanted to make this at least like a little bit pirate themed. I made a flag. I lost the footage of that somehow, but I made it like black and white. I found a reference image also on Pinterest. I've used a lot of Pinterest for this video, but that one was like red and white. I decided to go with black because we have little black pirate type flags that I use on the course, which you'll see later. And I also just put some random lines to make it look like text because the sign looks small anyways, so you can't really tell. And then this is where I started to kind of change the colors. I wasn't really vibing with that green color. I wanted it to be brighter, so I made it like this light green color, and I think I ended up changing some of the colors of the text as well. I didn't end up uploading this to the creator portal, but if you guys do want to use this code, just let me know and I'll upload it, and I'll leave my creator code in like a pinned comment or something. But I wasn't like extremely happy with how this came out, honestly, because it wasn't super piratey. I spent probably like 5 to 10 minutes trying to draw a skull and I couldn't get it to fit right. It didn't look good. I mean, maybe I'll try again, but I was just really wanting to start the build, so I didn't do that. I did try to add some other details like the flag and the ARG, so I guess that kind of helps it look piratey, but whatever. Here we are. This is the finished flag pretty much. So the first thing I did was decorate Red's beach. I did want to kind of tie in that pirate theme still, so I did use some pirate items, but I also kind of want to make it like, I guess like dump themed, like kind of like trashy, I guess. I don't know, because Red's just kind of, I love him, but he's a little bit of a trashy dude, I can't lie. So I threw some random oil barrels there. I put some trash bags too, and I had to use that coin because I feel like that's perfect because Red loves money. And I also use that lighthouse. I always turn those to the back because I really hate those little doors on them. I feel like they ruin the perspective, so I changed that. Also, I'm trying something different with this speed build. I am going to be showing the codes on the bottom of the screen as I use them. You might have just saw that when I did that cracked path. I'm going to be doing that for all the codes in the video. I think I got everything. If I missed something, let me know. It's probably likely because I use a lot of custom design codes, but I tried to make sure I didn't miss anything. So once I finished Red's beach, I started to kind of shape out where I wanted my paths to be for my first course. I used the dirt path underneath, and then I have a custom design code that I used for the mini golf. I believe this code is like called winter because I think it's for when you have mini golf on your island during the winter, and there is a green one that goes with it. but I did choose the blue because I felt like it was like water vibes, I guess, since we're doing a pirate theme. But I have seen green ones. I've seen a few different green ones, and I've also seen a pink one that I thought was really cute too, but this tealish blue one went the best with me. Then I just wanted to fill in this area towards the back with like some pirate themed items. I did use this rainbow plank code, but you end up not really seeing it anyway, so I don't know if I needed to put it there, but that's fine. I did miss some footage of me putting a little mini golf, like the short standee, and I did put a couple other decorations over there. I used the golf clubs, like that's a necessity, of course. In that reference picture that I showed earlier, that creator used the pearls as golf balls, which I thought was perfect because there's no golf ball item in the game. And I have seen people use rocks, but I don't love that because they're gray and not white. And I think the pearl works perfectly because we have a pirate theme going on. So it really like brings in that sea element. I also feel like there's little golf balls on the course, which I love. And then once I finished that first track, I just wanted to add a couple more details to my entrance over here. I feel like it was a little bare, so I added some more codes. I did add a tree standee. I think, yeah, I added one here too. I'm obsessed with the tree standees. They're a nice way to fill in space where you can't actually put a tree, and it made this feel a lot more kidcore. I felt like this was kind of a tough build to make look kidcore because the pirate items themselves are not very kidcore. They're all like dark browns and everything. So I think that was a little bit tough, but I did try to tie in some kidcore colors and elements to try to give it that feel still. One of the other things I saw while looking at other creators' mini golf paths is they use those tire toys as like a little, I don't know, like something you can shoot the ball through, and I didn't really have any other ideas for cool things to put on the path, but I liked to use those because I felt like they gave that kidcore element. So now I started doing my second course. I filled in all the middle with some sidewalk there, and I started to struggle with that path, so I went off camera. And I had this really good idea to do a pirate ship, and I actually found that reference photo, again, spoiler alert, on Pinterest. And I thought it was really cool because most of the pirate ships that I saw were like really huge builds, and while they looked great, I couldn't fit that here, and this one was perfect because it was small, I could fit it really well, and it was easy to make. All you really need for this one is some simple panels, some stalls. I think you could also use the storefront on the side, that might look cool, but I wanted to put items on my stalls. You need an imperial bed, an imperial chest. I used the little wheel, which that creator didn't use, but I liked it because it kind of made it look like the front of the ship. And then of course you gotta have the cannons right off the sides. I love it. It looks like it's ready to fire at other pirates. And then that person also, they used some fish on the stalls, and I just thought that was cute. Like, we have little fish pirates, so I put those on there too, just to fill in the space on the stalls. I didn't know what else would look good there, and I felt like they made it look really full, so I liked that. Then I started to kind of decorate behind the ship. I did put like some barrels and stuff back here. I know you can't really see it once, you know, you're like walking on the course, but I also didn't want to just leave that area blank. I felt like it needed to be filled in a little more. So I had a ton of pirate barrels, and I just kind of went through and added those. I don't remember what that item right there is called. Wow, that's shocking for me. Not, but I thought it looked cool. It kind of looked like the mechanisms of the ship, and it fit there, so I was happy. And I kind of started playing around a lot over here, not really knowing what I was doing. I tried to put some cute items on top of the barrels, just make it feel a little like ship-like. I feel like it's kind of like the back of the ship with all the barrels and storage. It works, I guess. And originally over here I wanted to make like a huge fake building with a pergola and everything, and I ran out of room, so instead I made a little fake building with the storefronts. I saw someone put the curtain in front of that, and I thought that was really cute because I kind of hate how the item has the hay there. I'm not really a fan of it. I feel like using the curtain I was able to make it look a little bit more kidcore. And then over to the side here, I just wanted to finish off by adding a few more items. I just went with some more like kind of worn down, almost pirate themed items, some more barrels. I used a bottle crate with bottles on top, I mean, of course. And then I went back to the sidewalk area because it was definitely barren. I wanted to decorate the sidewalks, and I actually had an idea to make like a little food eating area. At the place I used to mini golf at as a kid, they always had an ice cream place that you could actually go inside and sit down, get like, you could get some kind of snacks, like, you know, basic stuff, and of course they had tons of ice cream. I was originally going to do an ice cream stand. I already have one on my island though, so I decided to go with one pizza stand and one sushi stand. I felt like that was fun. Pizza is kind of like kiddie and you can get pizza everywhere. And I decided to do sushi for the other one. First of all, because I really love that sushi code, it's really cute. And secondly, because I just feel like it brought in the pirate, like fishy vibe over here. So now I had the majority of this build done. I had my 2 courses and everything, so I just started to go through and add a lot of details. I finished up this course because it looked a little bare. I originally wasn't going to use the tire toys on there, but I thought it made it look cute. I still had some blank space back here, so I just kind of filled that in with some barrels and weeds. I mean, you couldn't see it really much anyways, but I didn't want to leave it blank either, so I just filled that in so it was nice and full. And I pretty much just added a few more little dropped items around, and that was it for my pirate mini golf. So here is the final walkthrough of my pirate mini golf build. I'm really happy with how this came out. So of course we have Red's Beach back here. I really like the vibe here, just like the almost trash core we got going on. I like it. And then I was kind of hoping to fit more than 2 of these tracks, but they ended up being a lot bigger than I thought. So of course we have our first one over here with the pirate detailing the back, and right in the middle we have our little food court area with sushi and pizza. You can get a snack while you're waiting. And then we have our second course with the huge pirate ship. This was a really fun one to build. I don't make a lot of these fake buildings, so I really liked it. And then the end of our mini golf course just leads down to this little froggy pond that I have. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe. It really helps me out. Also give this video a like, and don't forget to give me a comment and tell me if you like this build. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!